What is going on, everybody? My name is Gibson, and today we're going to take a look at another underrated gun of Call of Duty, and today, that is a couple of the bolt-action rifles from World at War. We're going in order here, if you remember. I made a video about this, a long time ago. Like, seriously, a long time ago. I had, like, half of this video done after I did the COD 4 one, and, just sort of lost interest in it. I'm not gonna lie, I was having a hard time putting this video together. The commentary wasn't going well, the gameplay wasn't super fantastic. As you can see, I'm not that good. The gameplay isn't that good, but it's a couple months later, and I've got a fresh pair of eyes, fresh brain, and we're ready to get back into it. Two weapons I picked for this game, and notice I say two, not just one, because I feel like they're very similar in how they perform. Honestly, I can't pick my favorite between the two because it shifts back and forth. And before I forget to tell you the names of the guns in the first place, we're looking at the Kar98 and the Arisaka. If you haven't been able to tell by the gameplay, these are both bolt-action rifles. You can put sniper scopes on them, you can put bayonets or rifle grenades, but my favorite way is just to use the bayonet. So the reason I don't use a scope with these weapons is just because I feel like you can get the best of both worlds without one. You can still perform well in long range, but you can also perform pretty well in close range. And honestly, if I do need to snipe, I'll just go to a different gun. I actually prefer the Springfield scoped, or the PTRS, or even the Mosin Nagant with a scope on it. No, Mosin Nagant. However you say that, I don't know. Either way, these guns are very similar when they are naked. I do believe the Arisaka has a slower fire rate, but it is not really that noticeable, to be honest. Basically, from the stomach up, you're pretty much guaranteed for one shot. Now that being said, if you are up close range and you can't get the shot off, or you get a hit marker for whatever reason, you can always switch to your trusty old sidearm in this game, which, in my opinion, are very viable. Shouts to the Tokarev, my personal favorite pistol in this game. Love you. I think these weapons are underrated because you can do a whole lot of damage with these things, but a lot of people waste their time with the scopes, and then you waste your time camping when you can run and gun with these things just fine and perform well. I'm only sticking to these two specifically because I feel like the Springfield without a scope is a lot more abysmal, especially with the iron sights being what they are, whatever the hell those things are. Although revisiting this game, I did find it not to be as horrible as I remember, actually being able to kill people with it with one shot. That was definitely a nice change of pace from the terrible memories I had with this gun without a scope on it. And as for the Mosin, it's definitely not a bad weapon. I just prefer the other iron sights better, and to me the gun just feels slower and clunkier compared to the other two. However, these two weapons are my snipers of choice when it comes to using scopes, so those maybe will be featured in another video. I mean, look at this Springfield. This is just gold. Look at it. It's just, look at that. I mean, come on. It just feels nice, you know what I mean? But when you take that scope off, it's like, who are you? Whose redheaded stepchild are you? If you're gonna go back on the World of War and try out these weapons for yourself, I would suggest running the bayonet for that close range utility, along with special grenades ×3. I probably would stay away from bandolier because you don't need it, as the gun already comes with about 30 rounds to begin with. Obviously, stopping power helps out with those nice one-shot kills, and steady aim also helps for that close range accuracy. These have been two of my favorite underrated guns from World at War. I couldn't decide on just one because honestly they're pretty damn similar, and the differences are kind of negligible in my eyes. So stay tuned for next time. Hopefully I'll end up making a video eventually about the underrated guns of Modern Warfare 2, which probably is my favorite Call of Duty game in the series, so I'll be looking forward to that, I guess. But until then, I'll probably be procrastinating and not doing anything productive, and so there's that. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.